So a while back, I sent an email to Kody and Robyn and Janelle just to start the conversation of the property because I haven't been a part of any conversations. I don't know if anybody else has been talking, but I haven't been. So I just wanted to get it going.
And then I see his last, like he acted like he had something going on. And then when we questioned him, he sort of backed down. So I don't know what's true. So there's been a couple of emails from Kody. The first one was, why don't we divide it this really weird way? 6 acres and 4 acres and I don't know. Then there's a second one saying, Robyn, I want to sell.
He was like, well, I'll find the realtor and we'll sell it and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I don't think that you get to decide what we do with it. Sorry, you are not like the head of my family.
Sister wives, Kody's exes should denounce Robyn's core family. Catchphrase amid Coyote Pass land battle. Janelle, Meri Christine's kids should be equal to Robyn's. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown crossed a line, describing her husband, Kody Brown, herself and their kids as the core family, and seemingly disrespecting Kody's exes, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, amid a nasty war over Coyote Pass. While Robyn may not have intended to offend the exes or their kids, what she did was create a boundary between her, Kody, and the others. Robyn does this a lot, but never admits to wrongdoing. She acts like she's just misunderstood. Her comment isn't going to make the Battle of Coyote Pass any easier to win. This time, by creating a catchphrase that seems to show how Kody and Robyn have sealed themselves off from other family members, she has really drawn a line in the sand. The sister wives' exes have already dealt with a lot of inequality, so hearing the catchphrase, core family, may trigger them. Whether Robyn meant to hurt them or not, Kody is the father of kids outside the core family, and they should never be made to feel like they aren't a part of the core. Right now, on screen, Janelle Brown's considering lawyering up as Kody waffles over the potential sale of Coyote Pass. Meri Brown, increasingly irritable, says no one in the family trusts each other. Robyn is locked into a point of view. She needs to open her mind. When Robyn chose the words core family, she was sharing her philosophy. She may not even realize that her us and them mentality is real, but when she talks about who's a part of the core, she's really talking about who isn't included. It's not about the core, it's about who's on the fringes, staring in from the outside. Since the exes, including Meri and Janelle, have real issues with the whole core family thing, and fairness over Coyote Pass, as seen in the extra TV clip above via YouTube, it's like Robyn's trying to make it all worse. Yes, Robyn's living a monogamous fairy tale with the cranky patriarch Kody, as well as their children, but what about the others? The ones who aren't in the core may not appreciate being excluded from it, and may feel upset when they hear the words core family. It's possible that Robyn has a dark side, just like Kody, as there's no way she didn't consider the fact that those words might get some backlash. It's not like Robyn's a stranger to shade. She is intimately aware of how fans can turn on her. The truth is that they're rarely in her corner. She's perceived as a shadowy manipulator who pretends to be sweet while influencing a certain patriarch to favor her and neglect others. Robyn may not be as bad as she's made out to be, but she's not an angel few people are. Known as the queen of passive aggression, Robyn is getting more direct. She said she wanted monogamy, and so far, she has it. She's now talking about a core family, claiming her territory amid a wild legal battle over a cursed patch of land, Coyote Pass. Things are heating up on this chessboard, and that is why Robyn should think about the impact of her words. When the Coyote Pass drama is already creating new tension in a family that's already been through so much and is now fractured, underscoring the fact that there's a core family seems like so much provocation. Kody's feuded with his older kids. What's really heartbreaking is the fact that he wasn't even on speaking terms with his son Garrison when that young man passed away. Some of his other children by non-Robyn mothers, including Gabriel Brown, have shared their feelings about him on screen, clearly suffering because they miss him and feel like they aren't his main priorities. In October 2024, Gabriel told Kody, "Hey, unless you're actually ready to have a relationship and fix things, then we're not going to talk anymore." In light of the fact that an adult child passed away, and brown kids have these issues, what on earth is Robyn thinking? For them, the catchphrase core family must feel like salt in their wounds. It's remarkably insensitive, as though Robyn is trying to say, this is our family and you can be with us, but the core will remain what it is. It feels like a weak way of saying that she has gotten what she wanted, a conventional marriage. Her lack of sensitivity is quite disturbing. It's like she's given up on trying to make peace or expand the core. Maybe she's going to this extreme because she sees new trouble in the distance. A legal battle over Coyote Pass could be looming. If some of the exes get lawyers, it's going to trigger the kind of drama that could worsen Kody and Robyn's relationships with the kids he shares with those mothers. Everything could get messy fast. Robyn may be gearing up for war by setting the core family apart from the rest of the Brown family. It's ultimately innocent children who suffer because their parents can't get along. This is why exes should try to be civil with one another. Robyn could be trying to influence public opinion with her core family comment, as the war over Coyote Pass may plunge her and Kody into fresh scandal. By making it clear that there's a core family, it feels like she's picking a side and getting ready to fight. It remains to be seen if Sister Wives stars Robyn and Kody will keep the land or sell it and divvy up the profits. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is up to her old tricks after making a shocking comment about her core family, and her crass remark is a sign that she thinks highly of herself. For years, it's been tough to trust Robyn, as she's just not genuine. It's easy to see how she plays a part. Things she says and does just aren't in alignment. For example, she said she loved polygamy and her fellow sister wives then, as though turning on a dime, she told the world that she wanted Kody all to herself. Her shift to monogamy probably wasn't really a shift. Throughout her marriage, Robyn created a dynamic where she got more of everything, and she likely planned to end up with Kody, minus the other sister wives. From the very first minute, that sounds like a harsh judgment, but really, it's not so out there. Robyn was a wolf. In sheep's clothing, only Meri Brown trusted her. All along, there were clues that Robyn was dreaming of a white picket fence existence, with Kody a traditional marriage. For example, she made sure the other wives saw her getting special treatment that seemed to be important to her. When she sat right next to Kody during family meetings, she made her real motives obvious. No, she wasn't devoted to the sister wives. If she was, she wouldn't taunt them like that. Obviously, she's emotionally sensitive enough to know how women are going to react to that kind of display. She sat next to Kody every single time, on purpose, in order to send a message to Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown. The message was, "I'm loved more than you." Now, to continue in the same vein, with the same damaging mindset, she is talking about a core family. That's going to do the same kind of damage. Robyn and Kody lost Garrison Brown, and he is missed. His passing is a tragedy. For this reason, Robyn should be more sensitive. That's why it's so shocking that she made the core family comment. It's really in remarkably poor taste, as she's basically saying that Kody's non-Robyn kids aren't in her inner circle, or Kody's. She keeps trying to show the world that she has it all, she's got Kody, and her kids get most of his love and attention. Then again, she's exposed the cracks in the marriage, saying Kody is hard to live with. Robyn's always waffling like this, making herself look good at other people's expense. Sometimes, though, when she sets herself, Kody, and their kids apart from the herd, it seems like she's telling the world that she's an awful person without realizing that she's making herself look bad. This shows Robyn's ego how come she can't understand how it all looks and her role in things. It seems like her desire to be number one takes over, stripping her of precious self-awareness. Maybe she really does feel like the victim, not the oppressor. At this point, the way that Robyn has treated the other Brown women had led to a major rift in the family. Kody doesn't want to talk to Robyn, or Meri for that matter. The kids Kody shares with non-Robyn wives are also offended. The family is fractured, and pointing out how her own kids get the lion's share of Kody's love, money, and time makes everything worse. It's like Robyn has some compulsion that drives her to keep showing everyone how important she is, that she's the queen. This is a dark side of her that should probably be kept hidden. She plays the devout Christian, but there's little real Christianity in her. Remark: it's about power, about having it, glorying in it, and wielding it to hurt other people. Sometimes people hide behind their faith, using it to prop up their images, but they don't really live it. Maybe Robyn is like this. What prompted her to go so low? There's no need to do so. There's so much bad blood in the Brown family. Polygamy brought out the worst in the parents, but the kids shouldn't have to pay for that. Is Robyn really a devout woman? She does mean things. Sometimes If Robyn's a true Christian, she should show the world that by making an effort with the non-core children. She should never diminish their role by using harsh terms like core family. Honestly, she should apologize for this. It is so uncool, and those children have suffered already. It's not easy being out of the core family. Those non-core children want a father. They want a stepmother who supports their drive to connect with Kody. Robyn doesn't seem to be that woman. The now exes were right not to trust Robyn, based on the way that she talks about them now. Meri probably shouldn't have befriended Robyn. Christine never trusted Kody's youngest and newest wife. Janelle had issues because Robyn got so much, including money, while she went without. Sister Wives Robyn is seemingly obsessed with telling the world that she's the apple of Kody's eye. But is that really such a great thing? He is a moody man who's wimpy sometimes. He doesn't take accountability for what he's done to his exes. Instead, he's accused them of parental alienation. He mocks them, calling them princesses. Maybe Kody's not such a knight in shining armor after all. He's a man with weaknesses, and Robyn has her blind spots too. The two Sister Wives stars do belong together. They have the same mindset, looking out for themselves and their kids. They've hurt other people, but ultimately they're about the core family. Robyn's getting increasingly bold when it comes to sharing her real values, dropping the mask she wore for so long. The real Robyn isn't the same woman who droned on about the wonders of polygamy. She's a smooth operator who engineered what she has now, a traditional marriage. Sister Wives patriarch. Kody Brown has been open about the fact that he's chosen to parent his kids later in life, while having given up the opportunity with his older children, making it clear his kids will never view him as the father he thinks he is. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, one of the most interesting things to come out of the show has been a new view of the way Kody thinks of his relationships with his kids. Rather than being open about the fact that he's messed up, Kody's trying to make himself look like the hero. Admitting that he's been more of a parent to his younger kids than he ever was to his older kids, Kody appears to think it's a joke that he's jumping into being more of a parent in his later years. Consistently laughing about the younger of the Brown family's 18 kids getting a different, totally version of him, Kody doesn't seem to understand that his older children are hurt by his turnaround. Kody's behavior makes it clear that he doesn't care about the way he appears to his older kids. His inability to apologize to them will be his downfall. Kody's shared. He had a second chance with his younger kids. His second chance is a joke. Kody's been open about the fact that in his earlier years, he was overwhelmed by the number of children he had and the parenting that they required. Having kids overlapping with Janelle and Christine was tough, and he found himself being more absent as a result. Kody's admitted to being overwhelmed in the past, but he hasn't shared anything about the fact that he's sorry to having messed up the relationships he had with his kids in their earlier years. Despite knowing that he was less of a parent to his older kids, when Robyn joined the family, it was clear that Kody took up a new philosophy surrounding parenting. Sharing that with his youngest two kids, both from Robyn, he felt he had a second chance at being a father. Kody didn't realize how deep his comments could cut. Kody's second chance isn't a second chance at all, but an acknowledgement that he could have been a responsive, respectful parent the whole time, and chose not to for selfish reasons with his older kids. Kody doesn't respect his older kids' opinions of him. He doesn't show them respect. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, it's been clear that Kody doesn't have a great relationship with most of his older children. While there are a few, like Michelti Padron, who deal with Kody's behavior throughout their daily lives, most of them choose not to engage with the family patriarch. Kody's feelings surrounding his kids' decisions not to engage with him have been harsh, as he doesn't really understand why they've chosen to cut him out. Rather than looking inward, Kody doesn't respect his older kids' opinions and believes they're the work of his exes, defaming him to his children. Kody believes he's entitled to the love of his older kids. He hasn't earned their love. At the end of the day, Kody believes that the love his kids are supposed to have for him is unconditional. Unfortunately for Kody, he's not entitled to the love of his older children or the way it may make him feel. Kody needs to understand that after showing very little affection, attention, or care to his older kids, the love he thinks they should feel for him isn't there, as it's conditional. If Kody had shown affection to his older kids, he would have earned love back from them. But as it stands, the Sister Wives patriarch thinks it's owed.